Hello everyone, and welcome to my new video. Today we're off to Botley in Hampshire to visit the old mills there at Botley Flour Mill, which is a heritage centre. They're only open weekdays, unfortunately. There's our train. And from London Waterloo to Portsmouth via Basingstoke, which is not the usual route. It's a class 450. Well, and this is just obviously opposite the freight yard. We've got a later at Botley, train's just leaving. Well, and we're going to find the mill and the heritage centre. As you look pretty today. There's some refinery. This was the siding where the Bishop's Waltham train came in. Everything's still there, even the bus stops. The stone is erected to perpetuate a most cruel murder committed on the body of Thomas Webb, a poor inhabitant of Swanmore, on the 11th of February 1800 by John Diggins, a private soldier in the Talbot schools, whose remains are exhibited on the adjoining, must be, I don't know if they're there now, on the adjoining common. Like is just outside the station, gives you some of the history of the station in photographs. Stop for lunch in the Falcon. It's nice pub, this.
Well, me working from home, what's in that? I still need to go to the gym and live
Steak and ale pie.
at some point in the near future, I'm going to go on a date with
But Mary's got steak and ale pie with no mash. Well, I've got the mash. Mine's delicious. That's not Mary's, that's mine.
It looks very appetising.
It is.
So I'm okay. There we go. Yeah, we did. So, let's see if it's like that. Do you have one of your
so 12 is max. So that's my advice to the rest of the staff, take another group.
They will notice that. There's been a mill on this site for at least 1,000 years. This mill has been here since the 11th century. It's on the River Hamble, which used to drive, they reckon used to drive 2 water wheels. The present building began in 1921, and a couple of years later, the Appleby family took over the mills. Used the word mills because there was, as I say, there was 2 water wheels. Turner Cleaner. I worked on 2 farms. I had Turner cleaners, and they're very efficient. This one's says made of steel, but the ones I have are all timber. Same principle though. Turner's of Ipswich. This machine apparently added water to the flour. There are a series of cups on that wheel that obviously revolved, and just to make the mix, I guess. I've seen one of those before.
Flour from Botley Mills was used to make one of King Charles' wedding cakes when he married Lady Di.
I've used roller mills in the past on farms, but nothing to this sort of standard of equipment. There's a lot of information on display in here. If you take time to round it all, need a couple of hours really. A huge history. This machine is a combined grinding and rolling mill. The grinding part is on the near end here, with the adjuster to tighten or loosen, depending on the type of flour they're trying to get out. If it's, be it coarse or fine. And on this end, of course, it's the roller. Grinding takes quite a long time. It's a slow process. Bit quicker than the stone wheels. There's the roller, and that just squashes grain to flatten it. Though the mills were driven by water, eventually it was replaced by a steam engine, I believe, and then eventually electric. The old sack trucks there, hoist rather, which would put a 2.25 hundredweight sack on, and wind the handle, which is actually the handles are in the wrong way, but wind that up, shoulder height, take it off, and carry it away. It makes it a lot easier than it was to lift them by hand. The 4 shillings on there is probably the deposit on the sack, so they're quite valuable to farmers. So that's a grinding wheel. Stone ground milling. Buried holes in the floor for different access, I guess. It's one of the old power drives for the mill. Overhead drive up in the top somewhere there. Oh, I can't see that. Up through the timbers. In fact, I think that's just staple onto the timber, I think. Doesn't go anywhere. Wooden teeth on that wheel. They must have took some wear. Another of the sacks. These scales are true balance scales. You put weights, true weights, usually 56 pounds, 4 of them to weigh a 200 weight sack. A sack on the front, and when the top leveled, all 3 parts are level, that was a weight. Mill Gardens, very nice here. There are tables and chairs. If you want some lunch here.
They are.
Oh yes, oh black ones, yes. There's many black ducks. A bit further, here's the light, that's it. And the back of the mill is nice too.
I can't read the smaller writing.
No.
I've just realised those flowers that you asked me about, they're tulips.
Yes, I did photograph on the way up.
Did you?
I smelt that on the way by too. There's a little sluice gate here, mechanism 4. Looking over the mill pond where the ducks are. A big churchyard. Bluebells down there too.